Yo, what's up, guys? We are Chopped Anime, three of the almighty Chopped Anime. We're back with another review of episode 6 of the Jutsu Kaisen. We just saw it. What did you guys think? Mayo, Moy, what's up, guys? Well, how do you feel?
All right, so let's get on to the first part of the episode where you see Yuji get into innate domain of Sukuna. That scene reminded me of kind of when in Naruto, you know how the tail beast, they be talking to the tail beast by going into this other domain, right? That's what kind of reminded me. And we come to find out that, Sukuna, like we thought on the last episode, can, heal his art, but he has two conditions for our boy Yuji. So the first condition is that when Sukuna says extension, he pretty much wants Yuji to give up his control on his body to Sukuna for 1 minute. And condition 2 is that he forgets the promise. So what do you guys think of that part? It was interesting. It's kind of like, signing a deal with the devil, right?
Yeah, Yuji is just, he was stupid for that. Like, he should have known he was never going to beat Sukuna for that. And actually, if Sukuna was smarter, Sukuna should have made the deal that, okay, if I kill you, then you let me come back without any conditions every time I say extension. That's what, and forget about that too. That's what Sukuna should have done. Because, at that point, Yuji was so gullible that it didn't really even matter. But, maybe he wouldn't have accepted that. But, yeah, it's going to be interesting. So now Sukuna has the ability to come back for a minute. So I guess we'll see when that's going to happen, when Sukuna is going to try to take advantage of that. It seems like Gojo Sensei kind of is a little suspicious, too.
Yeah, I thought it was a decent deal. I don't know. I feel like it's going to backfire in the end, of course. But I feel like the deal. I feel like it's the cool deal for the direction of where the show is gonna head. Because now we're gonna see a lot more of Sukuna taking hits. For I already know he's gonna call out extension when he's just fighting people. So I don't got a problem with that. Yeah, that gives some worries for some other things, but I guess I'll come into that later. But yeah, I like the direction the show was going.
So my theory is that, so it's only a minute. So my thing is that if Sukuna wanted to scheme with people, so say the villain came, whatever his name was, I forgot. The villain came to talk to Yuji and Sukuna. Sukuna could just use extension, flip, have a conversation for a minute, start scheming something, and then just flip back, and Yuji would have no idea.
No, that's not how that works.
That's not how that works?
They are clearly able to understand what's going on while they're switching.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's not a thing.
Yuji would know exactly what's
Yeah, he would know exactly. He sees everything.
That's a good point.
Good try, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what happened next, though, in the show?
And then, Gojo is kind of there. Gojo Sensei is in the morgue, just talking about kind of why he started teaching at the school. And it's kind of interesting. He goes about talking about his dream. And, it seemed like his dream was to reset the jujutsu world itself. He called it the trash jujutsu world. It kind of gave me some Stain vibes, from My Hero, because, he wanted to get rid of he wanted to pretty much restart what it meant to be a jujutsu sorcerer, I guess, because it seems like, even though they don't have a lot of people, is he saying that the sorcerers are getting saturated, where like that was kind of the idea that Stain had in My Hero. What do you guys think about him talking about his dream?
So for me, actually, I related him more to All Might rather than Stain. The reason is so Gojo is like this jujutsu sorcerer that's at the top of everyone. And as we were talking about last time, it seems that if you take out Gojo, pretty much like the rest of the sorcerers, it's going to be it's the path to beating them is going to be a lot easier. That's kind of like All Might. You take out the top hero, the path to disassembling the Hero Association is going to be a lot easier. And so All Might also had the philosophy that he kind of wanted to make it so that the world was just a better place, and then people didn't have to fear anything like that. That's a little different from trying to dismantle the whole platform there. But that's how I kind of drew the parallel, because they're both good guys. They both have students under them that they both care about. So, and they have high hopes for the students. So, but yeah, I could see Stain too.
I don't see Stain. I can see Stain in that little detail, but
yeah. Maybe it was a reach.
It might have been in Space Jam. But I can see more All Might, but I can also see the Wizard King and Black Clover. I know Mayor's seen it.
Yeah.
But I know Moya hasn't. You know how the Wizard King saw basically how the corrupt the system was and how the rankings was all messed up, and he's trying to change it from within and all that stuff, and he's the strongest guy, blah, blah, blah. But I can see that more than Stain. But I know you can't even connect those dots, Moya, so I'm not going to harp on that too much. But yeah, so Gojo has a heart. He has good intentions, even though he's constantly contemplating killing everybody in the higher ups. He's clearly just got some type of unparalleled strength that just can't be matched, which makes no sense why that one cursed guy just thought he could take him. I don't get that. That one cursed guy just didn't know what he don't know what he getting himself into.
No.
He's excited, he's getting a little amped up. Oh, I'm strong. I can do 8 fingers of Sukuna. I'm about to take out Gojo. Dummy. I don't wasn't the meeting next anyway? Wasn't that part next for him in the restaurant? Or was the trainer?
Yeah. So speaking of, that curse, I believe his name was Jogo. And yeah, he seemed to be hyping himself. He even asked the other sorcerer who was with him, Geto, how many Sukuna fingers does he wear? And he said on a low estimate, 8 to 9. Clearly, that's not going to be enough. It seems like Gojo Sensei is more of 20 Sukuna fingers, because he said he could take Sukuna on at full strength almost. So he just only half as strong. I don't know why he decided to try to pursue him, especially after Geto had told him that, hey, it's going to end up 2 ways if you try to team up and kill him. Either he's going to run away, or you're just going to get exercised. You're going to get killed, because that's how strong our boy Gojo Sensei is.
Yeah, I think he's going to rip off the blindfold on him. Yeah.
You think so? That's the next move coming up?
Yeah, that's the next move. He's going to rip out the blindfold. He's going to have a third eye. I already see it. He's going to have a third eye.
Nah, he doesn't have a third eye.
He's going to be TN off GB.
You can clearly see his forehead. He doesn't even have a third eye. Unless he has a third eye, right between these two.
This dude is in the Illuminati, bro. So yeah. I don't trust Gojo. No man should be that strong.
I think he might be blind.
What's that?
I think he might be blind.
Yeah, I think so. Speaking of how strong he is, they kind of recommended they try to seal him. I didn't realize you could seal sorcerers. I guess because they can use curses and they have pacts with curses, you could seal them. But they seem to have brought out this special grade cursed object, the Prism Realm. And Geto, the bad sorcerer, it seems like he has whereabouts of this cursed object. So you would think that they would want to use it, but our boy Jogo thinks he's strong enough to take on Gojo Sensei. So
no, I think he asked for the cursed object, didn't he?
Yeah,
he thinks he's strong enough to take Gojo by himself and put him and seal him away in the object. He said, "Give me the I'm not mistaken, am I, man?"
No, I'm pretty sure that's
Yeah.
So I don't remember if he actually got it though, but I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. So that's happening. We find out that Megumi is actually some type of latent powered strong guy, and Sukuna, that was actually a part of Sukuna's wanting to come make the deal. I mean, he wants to see Megumi's move, I guess. Whatever Megumi was about to hit him with in episode 5, he wants to see this. He wants to come out and play. So he wants to see what Megumi got in store for him. I think Sukuna just has like this weird side where he kind of wants to just. He's not all bad. Maybe he's just misunderstood. I'm going back to that.
Yeah.
Sukuna is just misunderstood. He's not the bad guy here, man. I like Sukuna. You know, so
yeah, he's. I can definitely see him flipping sides.
Yeah, he wants the best for everybody. You know, he even promised not to do anything. I believe him. Yeah, I believe him.
Someone I do see flipping though might be Megumi.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Also, Sukuna wants to see.
He's out here talking about why do you save people and stuff like that. He's going around like asking these questions. It seems like he's a little unsure, and Sukuna's pretty interested in him as well. So I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye out for Megumi.
And it cuts down to our boy Gojo Sensei personally training Yuji. But the training is kind of funny. The training seems to be binge watching movies while trying to keep a level cursed energy. And it seems like he has the principal's cursed little doll that if you stop providing it, you know, this constant level cursed energy wakes up and just starts beating you. So, you know, what do you guys think of this training method? You guys think this is really what's going to make our boy Yuji stronger?
I think that's one of like the beauties of this show. This show has a lot of fun, and it brings in a lot of outside animes and real life references. Like I'm pretty sure there was a K-pop reference on one of the things. There's like actual actors they bring up, and like he brought up Kameo waves, Rasengans. Like this show takes so many like in it, like you said in the last episode review, it breaks the fourth wall a lot. Like it kind of just. I like that. It's interactive, it's playful, it's not too serious, but then it can go serious. So the training, I can't take something like that serious. I think it's funny. I think it'll work. I think it's a cool idea. Whoever made this show really, like, they are having fun, man. And they just came up with it. It's really creative and clever, but simple at the same time. So I really like it. It kind of reminds me of One Punch Man on the humor. You know, Mayor?
Yeah, so it's interesting that I think they said that you have to have negative emotions to really bring out the cursed energy. So I don't know if Yuji really has that kind of negative emotions and stuff like that. I guess he's trying to find it from watching these like videos and stuff like that, like suspenseful emotions and, you know, being scared and stuff like that, being angry. But it's gonna be interesting how much like exactly how much negative emotion Yuji can actually pull. That also brings me into thinking like all these jujutsu sorcerers have to be mad as shit. Like all the strong ones, if they're channeling all the negative emotions and stuff like that and using that as their power, they just have to be hella mad, which also leads me to believe that Gojo's got to be hella mad. Like he's got to have a lot of negative energy for him to be at the top.
Yeah, the strongest, right? He's the strongest, so he must have, but he must be able to control it at the same time. It seems like, you know, Gojo is always level-headed, just calm, you know. Even I guess, you know, going to the next scene where you know, Gojo is getting driven, and they look like they were on their way to the principal, and you know, he senses something, and he tells the driver to just stop the car, right? And then he just jumps out, and then you see the curse, Jogo, coming from the sky, cocky as crap. You know, he thinks he's ready to beat Gojo Sensei. And they cut that off, man. I was so mad. I was getting really excited to, you know, see this fight. So, you know, kind of really looking forward to the next episode. Who do you guys think is gonna, you know, come out victorious over here? You think? I mean, you know, I think we all believe in Gojo Sensei, but you think Jogo is gonna have any sort of even a fighting chance?
Not at all. This is gonna be a wash. This
You
has
think
to
it's
be a
gonna be a
wash.
wash?
They can't just hype up Gojo Sensei as the strongest Jujutsu sorcerer and not have him just like completely washed his people.
I'm not having it, yo. I'm dead serious. I've seen too many animes do that nonsense where they hype somebody up. He's supposed to be dumb strong. Then he have trouble with somebody he's supposed to know. I'm not having it, bro. Like, he needs to walk through this, man.
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to this next episode. Episode 7 looks hype. Looks like we're gonna get some action. We get to finally see Gojo Sensei whoop some ass, you know. Let's see if it's really gonna be a wash, you know, if he's really worth 20 Sukuna fingers versus this 8 to 9 low estimate Sukuna fingers special curse.
So that's the video. Episode 6, Chopped Anime, Jujutsu Kaisen. Hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave your predictions of who's gonna fight, how easy the fight gonna go. You got the curse guy, you got my boy Gojo Sensei, I got Gojo. He got Gojo. He got Gojo. That's all I'm gonna say. Man.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe to our video.
And thank you all for your support.
If you guys are enjoying this, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We'll be keeping you guys updated with all the reviews of Jujutsu Kaisen and other anime videos as well.